much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing a reading on what would happen if you walked away. I have 4 piles in front of me, starting with this beautiful pink tiger card. Absolutely gorgeous. That's going to be pile number 1. Pile number 2. I accidentally grabbed 2 on that one. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what other readings you would like to see me do. And if you know what pile you're going to, go ahead and find that in the description below, or I'll have the timestamps on the screen in just a moment. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you at your reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you chose these beautiful tiger cards, then you are at your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I do have your pre-shuffled oracle right here. For the first one, we have the waiting game coming out. That is number 2. For our second one, we have number 20. So 222 might be significant for someone. 2s might be showing up a lot. We do have truth coming out. So what would happen if you walked away? Immediately, I'm getting the sense that you would almost feel like something is building up over time. Maybe you would look forward to speaking to them in the future about the issues, but it almost seems as if you would need time to process and heal away from it. Looking at my chakra oracle cards, we have gossip coming out. We also have facade. So you might hear things that would be untrue. People might tell you what they've seen, maybe in an attempt to make you jealous. Or there might be like a facade on social media. I see you keeping to yourself though. I see you healing, but having to listen to other people, maybe other people bringing it to you. Overall, I see you in this mouse energy. Now, this is an earth sign energy, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus included there. The mouse is quiet, it's anxious, it's jittery, and it's very nitpicky. So again, you would be in this healing energy. Maybe you would be seeing through the facade of like some people who claim to be your friend based on like what they share or how they get that information. It might show someone's true colors. For the last 3 of the oracle, we have insatiable coming out, unquenchable, wanting more. We also have come together, as well as talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text call, and I want to notice the last word, it says hoovering on there. So if you were to walk away immediately, I do see them giving you your space, but I see them tracking you online as well, watching you in some way. Maybe nostalgic about the relationship that you guys had. I see you, but I see you a lot more wise. It's almost like yeah, sure, you'll talk to them, you'll see them again, and you know that, but it will be on your terms. There might be like a period where someone is just obsessed. It's like nonstop. It's very persistent energy. But I do get the sense that it's like a means to an end. And I don't know if I really vibe with that. I want to take a deeper look. What is that I'm sensing? One more? Oh, goodness, no. Did you guys see that? Yeah, we have pleasure, number 25, on the back of the deck. So again, like means to an end. They might try to come together to be with you physically, with that come together and insatiable. They might try to hook up with you. There might be a rebound here as well. Maybe someone from the past coming back to act as a rebound. I see you spilling the beans to someone, and this leading to some kind of gossip. Are you like sharing the news? Sorry, I totally forgot about these. What happens if you walk away? Well, Cancer season is coming out. And then we also have elevation and success here. So this might be something where This could be like office gossip too, if this is a work situation. Interesting. And I see success on your side in that, and staying quiet, not getting involved. We also had fame come out. That was the first one that had come out. This might happen during Cancer season. I mean, we do have Cancer going Mercury retrograde right now. So miscommunications could be very big here, especially with that gossip card. This could be like playing a game of telephone. But I do see a lot of people talking about it. Especially if you were like to leave a job, I feel like it would almost inspire other people to follow along. Like an I am Sparta moment. That's so funny. If this is more romantic, I get the sense like fake friends being involved and you kind of waiting it out to see who here actually has your back. And that being a success in itself, maybe after some kind of emotional turmoil with that Cancer card coming out. I want to go ahead and take a look at the tarot. Oh goodness. Okay. Let's get a look. What would happen if pile number 1 was to walk away? We have my 9 of Cups in reverse coming out. Okay. I do see, like, again, like immediate unhappiness, isolation with my 5 of Swords, immediate isolation, like sticking to yourself, not saying much. This could be because you feel betrayed, you don't know who to trust with that 10 of Swords in upright. You might like really hermit when you're hurting though. So what would happen if you were to walk away? I don't see you happy immediately. I almost feel like it's like a hiding away type of energy. We have my Ace of Pentacles coming out. But then I see an opportunity coming in. Okay, beautiful. This might be with a masculine because there's two male roosters. There's 2 roosters on there. I get 1 or 2. Okay. That was a little much, don't you think? Alright. We have my Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. How do you want to land? 8 of Pentacles, upright. And then we have my Justice card to clarify that with the Fool in reverse. So no, I don't think walking away would be beneficial for you long term. I actually feel like if anything, you would walk away because of betrayal, because of pain here. I see this person, they would try to give you like an opportunity to come back, but I don't see you being ecstatic to take that either. It almost looks like it's a lot of hard work to stay on this path with them. So I don't see it working out if you were to walk away and then return. Because I feel almost as if time in isolation would help you to recognize. So like, it's almost like this 2 of Swords energy with like removing the wool from your eyes. We do have my 2 of Wands here. Again, like you've made your decision at the fork of the road. You knew which way you were turning when you chose to walk away. Even if that kind of caused a little bit of a collapse for some time with that 5 of Swords, that 9 of Cups, some unhappiness, some collapse, you know? Yeah. Then we have you finding your strength, beautiful energy. And my 10 of Cups in reverse. Something here about family. Some family member might not like it or have opinions. You might be worried about what family members would say. We also have my 4 of Wands. Maybe seeing them again over like a holiday. So if this is like leaving a job or leaving a partner, you know, there is some reluctance because of family and reunions. Interesting. You might not be sure how the news of it will be reacted. That's probably why we had so much gossip cards and so many gossip cards in there. So much about talking. It almost feels like there's a bit of fear that it will become like a back and forth tug between the 2 of you. I want to go ahead and just quickly grab a spiritual card here. So what is the nature of this relationship that we're asking about? What is the nature of the relationship? Okay, thank you. We have repression. Repression coming out. So if you've been feeling very repressed, in walking away, I think it would be incredibly healing. I think that there are some fears about what other people might think that you may need to shed in order to get over this hump. But in getting over that hump and getting through the emotions, the kind of gritty stuff, I see you elevating and succeeding in a very healed, happy era. Maybe even to a point where you can come back together with this person and grow forward. But right now, the energy of repression, look, 2-2 on the top as well. Repression is the main theme here. I'm going to grab some water and we are going to do some self-care. And grab some angel mirrors. I have Taurus coming out. Immediately Taurus. Very heavy earth sign energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus happening here. I'm seeing 466. Angel number 466. Go into your browser, type in angel number 466, and that'll be your message from Spirit today. I also have the moon energy coming out. With that moon in Taurus, with that moon being in an earth sign, and us just having that strawberry full moon in Capricorn, you might have been picking up on like small shifts in friends' behaviors where you're like, oh, like, can I trust that actually? I want to grab a song really quick and then some self-care. So let me just get a song for pile number 1. Oh, I have the Observer, Jazzy Young, and this is exactly what I was picking up on. It's like this energy of you going into isolation and then returning, coming back, but a little more healed. This is my energy of being unable to move on, feeling a bit trapped. On the back it says, looking for connection, alone in my bed. If I mimic your expression, will it bring me closer? Am I doomed to be the observer? I can't reach you. So again, like going through maybe a period of taking time to yourself. And then returning to this situation or this person with a lot more confidence and like a lot more clarity I'm getting as well. I want to grab some self-care and then some charms, and I think that's where I will leave it. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can check out my private readings on Etsy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, we have Connect with Fire, number 12 coming out. That's my lucky number 12. Connect with Fire. And then we also have number 11. Ooh, 11, 12. Again, like that moving forward energy. And this is Connect with Crystals. Okay, perfect. We also have Chanting on the back of the deck there. Perfect. I'm going to grab some charms, and then I think that's where we're going to leave it today. I've got these new nails, and I am not, wasn't ready to grab stuff with them. Oh, goodness. It's like all the initials are just sliding out on my hands. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to keep those. Screw it. The first fortune says you are always entertaining and delightful. Again, I feel like if you were to walk away, there would be this energy of like friends coming in. This reminds me, I went through like a really dark period in the beginning of October, and I knew I was going through a tough time. Like I didn't know I was going through a tough time until my grandfather, who lives on the other side of the state, pulled a surprise visit, and my best friend from Missouri drove all the way to Michigan to come see me in like the same 4-day span, and I was like, I'm going through it, aren't I? But I feel like that's almost the energy of like, if you were to walk away, it would be intense and chaotic, and you'd be like, man, like I'm really going through it, but I'm handling it, like, and I'm taking the time that I need for myself, but I'm letting other people support me. It also says you bring out the best in others. So I feel like if you were to walk away and you're curious about what this other person would think when you're walking away, they would miss the fact that you used to bring out what was best in them. They would want to come back, and I see them not giving up on you. But we also have step by step you will ascend the staircase to success. Oh, that's so cute. We have 4 mini tarot cards. We have the Sun, Commitment, and the Knight of Cups upright. I feel like if you were to walk away, this person might pull the whole like, oh, I was planning to give you a promotion, or, you know, I was planning to, you know, give you a ring, propose to you, might be their immediate defense until they realize that like you're not falling for it and you're actually focused on yourself. Look, we have my 3 of Cups in reverse And my Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like not focused on what other people think, what family has to say about it. Just focus on yourself, your own success. Okay. For the charms, you might take like a little vacation, maybe like a beach day. I do see a bell here. So it might be like a wake-up call to someone if you were to walk away. And that actually might inspire them to give you a ring. Just make sure that it's not out of like repression. Yeah, I'm seeing like when pigs fly. When pigs fly. That they might be thinking that about you, like you'd never walk away from them. Oof. Yeah, I have New Beginning coming out in reverse. And then I also have a Wild. So, again, I feel like it would be chaotic, intense, wild here. And for the initials, I have C, W, Z. C, W, Z. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, Pile 1. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile number 2. If you chose this deck, then you are at your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do have your pre-shuffled oracle right here, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. I haven't looked at these yet, so... Oh, we have my base chakra coming out. That's number 1. Renewal. And look, these are the exact same colors on her dress and in that card, even on the flowers blossoming in that card. We have trickery coming out. So what happens if you leave? Immediately, I feel almost as if you feel a bit restored. Like this person was quite draining to you. You might recognize right after where you're like, oh my God, like I didn't even feel like myself. I see you feeling very renewed, restored, a lot more at peace, a lot more with, like, at yourself, like in yourself, if that makes sense. It's reminding me of this TV show. I've never actually watched it, but I've seen a lot of snippets. This woman like works as a maid, and she's trying to get out of like a domestically violent relationship. She stays in a homeless shelter for a bit, and when she's shopping for clothes in the shelter, she talks about how she was talking to someone who told her that it took them weeks to remember what their favorite color was after getting out of their relationship. And it took her, she comes back later and says like sky blue. So it feels like this kind of energy where it's processing some kind of abuse, some kind of like separation from self, from individuality. We have the Elk coming out in reverse. This is an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, maybe Scorpio might be involved. I almost said that. Now the Elk is like a father figure. It can be very authoritarian, very patriarchal. So again, there could be some kind of deconstruction going on here, maybe of abusive patterns, maybe something to do with religion, or some kind of structure that you felt bound by, restricted by. We actually got a lot of the situations cards for this one. So the first one is waves, emotions coming and going. So if you were to walk away immediately, intense emotions. But I see you being supported. I see some kind of unconditional, genuine love coming in to hold you, to support you. And we have projected days, weeks, months. So this could be something very real that you are thinking about doing. Maybe because you feel tricked. I don't want to say trickery is the right word. This feels kind of like abuse. And I'm not a huge fan of channeling those energies. But we also have receipts coming out. So there's some kind of proof that there would have to be some kind of undeniable proof to pull this response from you, to pull this route from you. I have my clock. We have needs time. So that's 2 references to time here. 2 different decks. Time, needs time, cycles. Yeah, especially with structures being here with that Elk card. It could be like you've gone through this cycle before, like in a previous marriage or a previous relationship. Like you've seen these behaviors. So you might be noticing like warning signs in someone's behavior. Is it making you want to ask this question? But we also have addiction codependency. That might be one of the warning signs that you're seeing, is that your partner or maybe a job is very codependent on you. This could even be like a friend energy. Given that the elk is here, it could be like a childhood friend who is overwhelmingly like trying. My sister had this. She had a best friend for a long period of time, who would try to like become her essentially, and it wasn't even like an envy thing. But it was very draining, and it scared my sister quite a lot. So that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. Is it's almost like someone wanting to mimic you. But let's jump into the tarot and see what that has to say. I do see that if you were to walk away, again, there's this renewal of self, this reconnection to self. Maybe, yeah, there is like a cat skull in the back of that. So maybe you're thinking about deading this situation anyways, walking away anyways. The aftermath for you, it's like, again, that renewal energy, but you might feel pressured by some kind of codependence. This person might try like to pull like every trick out of their sleeve. What's going on in the tarot? Yeah, we have my Queen of Cups. You would have to turn your heart off, essentially. Just close it. This feels like a brick wall, no contact, if you were to walk away. Well, again, maybe like an escape route. You would have to decide that you are absolutely done. We have my Four of Cups and my Six of Pentacles. Wow, that paints me really strong imagery. My Four of Cups is like a very nostalgic card. It can be wishing, wanting, yearning. And with my Six of Pentacles, this can be a very unfair situation. It could also be like a charitable situation. So I almost see like, when you look back on the memories with this person, none of it really makes you happy. It always seems unfair or distorted, or they always seem kind of jilted. And that might be making you lose quite a lot of love or care in the situation. What else, please, Spirit? One or two. And my Five of Wands in reverse. I do see you having some mental conflicts. Some like, what if, oh, like, it almost feels like you would feel a little bit of guilt for walking away, but ultimately you know it's the right thing to do, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of happy moments with this person. It seems like a lot of, it feels like your memories with them are just not worth the trouble. We have my Knight of Pentacles coming out. Something financial here as well. This could be like a roommate. Maybe you would worry about money. Or you might work with this person. We have my Nine of Swords and my Four of Wands. Yeah, I see you. If you were to walk away, you would be scared to see this person again in the future. Genuinely. We have my Nine of Swords. That's my paranoia card. That can talk about extreme anxiety. And with my Four of Wands, that's my like reunion card. So upon like, this is, again, I was getting that brick wall, no contact, never see you again situation. And that might need to be the plan with this person, even if there's some kind of money involved. That might be one of the worries that's holding you back, is you're like, I want to walk away from this person, but you know, we owe this, or we owe this debt together, or you know, I need them to pay the other half of their rent. We have my Knight of Swords. So I see you making a plan, being strategic about this situation. And then my Three of Cups in reverse. So I'm not seeing you celebrating this like cut off. This feels like an escape. And I'm not a huge fan of that. So I want to go ahead and grab a song for you and an angel number. But yeah, overall, I feel like you would be very happy to walk away from this person renewed, but it would be fearful in the process of doing so. Because this person is addicted, maybe controlling, maybe very possessive, and they would pull every trick out of their sleeve. We have Gemini coming out. Gemini being significant, along with Mars energy. That's so funny, because I'm pretty sure Mars just transited into Gemini, if you're watching at the time that I'm posting, like a week ago. For the angel number, we have 1216. You can type that into your browser, angel number 1216, and that'll be your message from Spirit today. I want to grab a quick song. This one, please, Spirit. Yeah, we have Bad Habit. Steve Lacy. That's my missed opportunities card. You can talk about remorse. It says, I wish I knew you wanted me. Could have made a move. Is it too late to pursue? Yeah. Interesting. You might be worried about a missed about a missed opportunity to leave or escape this person. I am going to grab some water and then I am going to do the charms. Let's go ahead. I do want to actually grab some self-care cards. Let's get one or two. We have number 34, a massage could help. Maybe to the area of your root chakra. Sorry, my cat is playing with his scratcher in the background. We also have number 52, take a walk. And I want to get just one more. Journal number 29. Oh, interesting. You might write to help other people survive like a similar situation. With this bad habit, missed opportunity, I'm also getting the sense you might feel like you missed a time, like you missed the red flags that could have prevented this situation, could have prevented you having to make this decision. Oh, my nose is like going crazy all of a sudden. So I just want to ask, what is the nature of this relationship? Yeah, 2, right immediately. We got stay calm. Stay calm throughout it. And they wanted me to pass on a message to you that there is abundance. And look, abundance is also number 1, just like that base chakra card. Oh, my nose is going crazy. I do feel like, because my cat just hissed, I have a base chakra bell. So I'm going to ring this. And just clear out some of the energies. My nose. Sorry. I want to grab some charms, and then I think I'm going to end this reading and leave this here because my nose is going crazy. Okay. We only got one tarot card. I do see my 3 of Cups, so in the future I do see you celebrating after walking away from this person. I have my teapot here, so I see some gossip, maybe talking to people about it. Or I see you moving. Or somebody here is moving. On my description card. Then we have a handful of initials. We have I, W, W. I have the moon. So someone might be moving at night. Or maybe a crescent moon. Maybe moving on a crescent moon. I see my FU cat, so I see you not dealing with other people's BS. Not being willing to deal with it. Music might be significant. You might be getting messages through music. Oh, that made my nose go again. Oh. And then I also see, it's a pretty little flower blossoming, just like I was talking about in the first card, the Chakra Oracle card with renewal. There are these gorgeous red flowers on the back, on the front of the card, sorry. But that is what I'm seeing for you today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this cute black kitty cat deck, then you are at your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do have your pre-shuffled tarot. We are going to be looking into what would happen if you leave. I haven't taken a look at any of these, so let's go ahead and dive in. We have number 8, positive movement forward. Beautiful. There's a lot of water sign energy. Water and air on that. We have number 2, intuition. I think you already know the answer. Why are you at this reading if you know the answer? That's okay, I can confirm. We got a handful of Chakra Oracle cards. We have gratitude coming out first, as well as destiny. But if I remember correctly, when I originally pulled this, this came out in reverse, and the gratitude was upright. And I remember, okay, this is so funny, but when I was pulling the oracles for these, I thought, you think shit's sweet, huh? So you might be dealing with someone who like takes you for granted. Maybe all you were asking for from this person was like some gratitude for what you do. I do see positive movement forward for you if you walk away. I think you knew that you were never meant to like stay in a situation. Okay, we have the butterfly for your animal spirit card. Now this is an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming out. And the butterfly is all about transformation. It's all about growth. It's all about, like, you know, melting into that cocoon and then hatching out anew, taking flight. We have wish, hope, praying, yearning. We have racing coming out, avoiding, running. And then I have the sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. The sword and the rose. This is a really strong energy, but again, it feels like someone has been taking you for granted. And if you were to walk away, I see you avoiding this person as you glow up without them. I don't really get the sense that they were holding you back as much as maybe you've been holding yourself back for this person. This is interesting. It's almost like your frequencies are completely different. Like, if you were to walk away from this person, they would never be able to contact you because you're so energetically different on different levels. And you would transform. I just heard transform into, like, a beast. But that feels, like, more masculine, powerful than it is like a Disney fairy tale turn into a beast like it's a curse. No, I feel like you would become like a machine. Interesting. There's just like such an aggressive or hostile edge to this energy. It's so funny to me because it's like I wish a bitch would, you know, like I wish a bitch would try to leave me. But it feels like it's coming from your energy. So you're like, there's this really strange like bickering energy coming through this, and it all seems to root back to like this lack of gratitude here. Maybe some insecurity as well. I want to go ahead and get into the tarot, dive in a little bit deeper. This is such an interesting pile. The energy is like very alive and rampant, but it feels almost like petty and hostile. But in a funny way, I don't know. In like it's weird. It's like playful bickering. We have my Ace of Cups. I see you having love and care for this person. What the heck? So what happens if you walk away? My Three of Cups. Oh, I'm hearing, what is it? To the left, where it's like, don't you ever think for a second that I can't get another you? With this Ace of Cups and Three of Cups, you're like, I could go out, I could party, and I could get another you in a second. Yeah, it's like someone here is really insecure and the other person is seeing them as no threat. We make Queen of Wands, standing in your power, passionate, like fire sign energy. That's Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This feels like emotionally charged, but it's almost like passionate, bratty behavior. It's so funny. Interesting. We have my Ten of Cups coming out. It's my family card. Interesting. Yeah. Five of Swords. Let me get one more. My nose is about to go crazy. We have my Nine of Wands. I see you not giving up. Maybe that's the transformative energy. If this is to a commitment project and not a partner, if this is to some kind of like creative project and family has something to say about it, I do see you taking in their opinions, reflecting on them, but choosing not to give up on your dreams and being very passionate and going towards them. Pretty full blast. There's a lot of strength here, and I'm not meaning strength in like the egotistical sense of the strength card. I mean, there's like a real sense of refinement and resistance. This feels like trial and error and it paying off eventually. Ooh, interesting. Whoa. We have my Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You might feel like you don't have an opportunity to walk away or to like not accept some kind of family opinion or maybe even a familiar opinion, like an opinion or a mindset that you're used to. Not being willing to like give in and accept that because it causes you pain. Yeah, I don't... interesting. I mean, my Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups behind that. There might be some paranoia about contentment, about being happy. There might be some like... This is so strange, but like self-sabotage involved in this. Maybe that's that running, avoiding energy. You might be an avoidant. But I see if you were to walk away from this situation, I do see you surprisingly happy, passionate, and in your power. Making some kind of dream come true, even though it doesn't seem likely right now. It's almost like against what might be... What am I looking for here? It's some like really cliche saying. Like against all odds, you're gonna make it happen for you. Kind of energy. It's actually really beautiful. I want to go ahead and jump into an angel number, and then I think we'll get some self-care and charms. Okay. Oh, I see Gemini being highlighted here. It's another air sign. Along with moon energy. Very emotional. That is a cardinal sign. That would have been affected by the strawberry moon in Capricorn on June 29th, I believe. We have 863. So go into your browser. You can type in angel number 863 message, and that'll be your message from Spirit today. I want to grab a song for this pile. What if they were to leave? Oh, we got two. We have Save Your Breath, which is about partying. That's Night Begins featuring Amson. And it says, mini skirt on my body and glitter, platforms on. It says, I'm not going home with you. I make rich look richer. Again, some kind of transformative energy. And then we also have Boy for the Weekend, Mark Indigo. This is like a sneaky link. This could be non-committal. On the back of the deck, it says, I can be your boy for the weekend. Love is impossible. You can call my phone and come over just to dirty the sheets. So there might be a sense if you were to walk away from this, there might be a new love interest that comes in, but I don't see it being permanent. I do see it being temporary. So let me just ask, pile number 3, what is the nature of this relationship? Okay. We have learning. Okay. I feel like you're learning how to walk away here. Not even. I think you're actually exploring a deeper part of yourself that knows itself and feels very strong, very resilient, and very trusting of yourself and not other people. And I actually really respect that. Yeah, I feel like, this was not your destiny there. You deserve people who care about you in your life, and you're not willing to deal with any less. I'm going to grab some water, and I will be right back to finish. We're just going to go ahead and grab some quick self-care. I have a dream journal. Soak in a bath. And on the back of the deck, I do have alone time coming out. Interesting. And I want to go ahead and grab some charms for you. Oh, we have a handful. Perfect. The fortune says, friends long absent are coming back to you. Might be for that partying energy that we were picking up on. You might be wanting to spend some alone time, but they might drag you out to like a concert or something. Maybe as a way to like let go, release. I have my Ace of Swords here, so I do see if you were to walk away, it would be a bit of a double-edged sword, but I see you standing like pretty valiant, like standing tall. We have today is going to be the best day ever. I have the Star tarot card. It's like on a little metal keychain. So that's all about healing. And it's so cute. I actually have my caged bird as well as one of the charms. I know it's a bit hard to see, but it's a caged bird. That's usually my sign for Sagittarius. Yeah, we were picking that up with the Queen of Wands, weren't we? That like passionate, fiery energy. Beautiful. Time might be important here because I have a little clock. We also have aloha. Someone might be from Hawaii. This could be like overseas. I have a cross here. So your angels are watching. I have a key. It's almost like you hold the key to your own destiny. And I think you know that. With that destiny card being there. And your intuition is guiding you straight to the door. Something might have happened around Christmas time. I have a Christmas tree there. I have a cherub, so again, angels are watching over the situation. I have another butterfly, so again, that transformative energy reappearing. I have an owl, some kind of boon, some kind of treasure, a gift in this situation. For the descriptions, I have straight hair, I have the word wild, and I have F-boy/F-girl. I also have ginger, someone might have like straight ginger hair. For initials, I have J, A, C, P, T, T, I, N. I'm seeing a tint. Maybe someone has like a tint on their car. I'm also seeing can't. Interesting. Yeah, there might be someone who's like challenging your authority in this situation over your own life, where they're like, you can't do this. Can't do it. I also see G as well. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Check out my Etsy for some private readings, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 4. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just realized my light is off. I'm not going to turn it back on. It's fine. I have your pre-shuffled oracle right here. We have the first card is number 2, mental conflict. We also have number 5, financial and material changes. So right off the rip, I feel almost as if you were to leave, if you were to walk away, it would crumble someone else's foundation. Whether this is, oh, my throat's going, whether this is romantic or career-wise, someone is codependent on you. And so if you were to walk away, it would crumble them. It might cause some financial changes for you too, if you were like leaving a job or moving out from the same place as a partner. But I see this person being very fixated on the fact that it would affect them on a foundational level. We have expansion in reverse. You might know that you would have to downsize if you leave. I feel like that's not news to you though, because we have my eagle, which is an air sign energy. That's going to be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming out. And interestingly enough, your pile had 2 animal spirit cards. It's the only pile that did, because we also have the Panther. This is one of my favorite cards in the animal spirit deck, but it is brutal. It is a brutal energy to go through. It is very similar to the archetype of the desert. And the Panther is the annihilation of everything that's not serving you, that's unnecessary, that's codependent on you. And that's why I say that it is very close to the archetype of the desert. It is a fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But the desert very heavily talks in the archetype book about having nothing, about being in like essentially a wasteland of nothing. And not to confuse, what was it that I was thinking of just recently, that one man's puddle is a frog's oasis. You are not a frog. We also have recalling situations. So I do see someone being very nostalgic on you, but I don't think it's for the right reasons. The second thing that we have coming up is trash. So again, this is someone who is dependent on you. And if you walk away from them, they will look back at you having chosen to, serve your own best interest, to get rid of the things that are weighing you down, that are just taking from you. they would see it as like a rejection. And I almost feel as if it's like, well, the gig is off, you know, like, this is giving homosexual energy with that recalling and trash. They would very much regret not being able to get like one over on you. And as brutal as that sounds, it could also be phrased much sweeter, like, they miss the love, the nurturing that you provided to them. We have a watching, looking, stalking with my sunglasses. This person would fixate on you very heavily. And I feel like it's because they know what they are losing out on, and that is someone who is absolutely willing to care for them. Who puts in their all, truthfully. But their codependency, it seems like it's gone a bit too far. So I want to jump into the tarot and take a deeper look at what's going on here. Okay. And I love this deck. This is like my Rat King deck. It kind of reminds me of those memes of like Ratatouille. Or it's like Rat Matt Healy or something. We have my Ace of Pentacles coming up as the second card. That's coming up in reverse. We have my Two of Wands. Yeah, this is like a fork in the road energy. Like a crossroads energy. If you were to walk away, it's because you were pushed to a crossroads where you feel like you have no other option, no other opportunity, no choice in a matter. Like you have to leave. Yeah, we have my Knight of Cups. Yeah, you would feel like you have to leave and kind of like detach, but it feels, there's a hesitancy in emotionally detaching. It doesn't feel like a fleeing energy, though. It just feels like it doesn't even really feel fed up. It almost feels like indifferent. We have my Ten of Pentacles coming out. That is a beautiful, many opportunities coming towards you, but you might feel numb through it. So I'm getting that if you were to walk away, there is going to be a period of time where you wonder if you made the wrong decision. Where you wonder if you lost out on an opportunity, on something great. But I see you having a lot of other options and opportunities in the process. And honestly, a lot of support. This could be familial. This could be friendly in the process. So despite this, I don't even want to call it regret. It's almost like you will question if you made the right decision. That's kind of that Ace of Swords energy. A lot of both aces here. Interesting. Yeah, again, it feels like whether you stay or go, you will always kind of like look back and be like, well, should I? Shouldn't I? If you choose to, I do see you worrying about that, but having a lot of options. And maybe even feeling like those options are kind of this double-edged sword where like it does help. You are moving forward. You are moving on, but you still kind of wonder what could have been. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. Okay, we got two. With my King of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. I see you focusing heavily on finances, on money. And I think they would too. When you walk away, it seems like this person kind of like shoves their head into their work, focuses on work to distract themselves from what they lost. Maybe because, again, they were relying on you. They were codependent on you. This could be like getting to work, finding another person to be codependent on. This person doesn't seem like, I want to ask, hold on. Would they heal from this? Because we have my King of Swords, which is kind of a cruel energy. We have my Three of Wands. No, they would manifest like sex, maybe something like of addiction, like drinking. So they would distract. They would, yeah, they're using work and sex and alcohol just to distract from the loss, from the absence of you. Okay. Well, that's what I'm seeing. So I want to go ahead and grab an angel number for you and then some self-care. And I think we'll end off with charms. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this is resonating. Now I see Libra energy coming first and foremost. Yeah, there's something here about like things needing to be balanced, fair. Like there's too much take in this dynamic. It's become codependent. Ooh, I think this is Saturn? It might be Jupiter. I think that's Jupiter, actually. Jupiter just entered Leo, or will be shortly, ending Cancer's reign in it for the past year. So that might be significant. For your angel number, I have 297. Go into your browser, type in angel number 297, and that will be your message from Spirit today. Let's go ahead and grab a quick song for you, and then I might have to get some water because my voice is still kind of going. Let's get a song for pile number 4. We have Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. This is Moving On. I'm so moving on. Yeah, you had your chance, you blew it. I get what I want. I get what I want. That has been my motto lately. I love you. You are so on my level. Beautiful. I want to grab some actual self-care here, and then I want to take a look and see what the nature of this relationship was. But let's look at some self-care first. For pile number 4, we have journal coming out. 1 or 2 more. Okay. Write a gratitude list, number 55. And then number 10, clear your energy field. I like using a lavender bundle when I am smoke cleansing. Let me take a look. What is the nature of this relationship? Please, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Ooh, you're going to find out soon. That's menacing. You're saying calm down, though. Okay, please give me a clear answer. What's the nature of this dynamic, this relationship? A message of freedom. Okay, so this feels like a karmic lesson meant to teach you, but it seems very positive. It seems like you're free to move on. I'm going to grab some water and we will do some charms. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do the charms pile number 4 just to finish off this reading. Ooh, we have quite a lot. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. For the fortune, it says, friends long absent are coming back to you. Lucky number 18, 30, 45, 33, 20, and 6. Let me separate all the rest. I have Scorpio coming out. I see the word love and money. This could be a long distance situation. Someone might have black hair. Someone's dad might be involved, or someone's dad might have concerns. Maybe someone is in sports. Someone's dad could be in sports. I see a new beginning. This could be with a Scorpio. Alrighty, there's a lot of initials, my goodness. We have too many tarot cards. I have the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Swords, so I feel like a reunion would be a double-edged sword in this situation. We also have Chill Out coming out. I have my F-Boy repellent. I do see someone coming out of their shell, opening up to you in some way. They might give you like a sob story that has like a nice little bow wrapped around it. That goes with that codependent streak. I do see a guitar, so music might be significant. We have binoculars, just like that sunglasses card. It's like they would stalk, they would watch you if you were to walk away. I have my mermaid, so you might have like a siren energy, maybe like a siren gaze or voice. I have a bell here. I also have a seahorse, so double that. You might be kind of dominant. And I also have my peacock, so you are very beautiful. Yeah. For the initials, I am seeing H-I, hi, J-A-A-N-E-T, Janet, M-M-C, and Y. Met? Have you guys met in NYC, New York City? Someone's mom might be significant because I have mama. Yeah, someone's mom and dad might be significant. You guys might have a child. A hat might be significant. Someone might be named Mac. May have been significant. Someone might be named Jay. Alrighty, well, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!